Hello, this is my first broadcast of Google Hangouts on Air. I am trying to connect with someone to test this out, but I'm afraid I am struggling with that. Unfortunately, Google's tutorials aren't that great. Plus, I think they have changed things quite frequently that I'm getting old data and new data, and I am happy to say I was able to schedule it, which was pretty simple, and then start the broadcast. But I am trying to hook up with someone online, and it has not worked. So I am going to try again. When I set up the event through Google Plus, it created a event that had a link, so everyone in Google Plus can look at it. Whereas when I started one, which was this one, in Google's in Yahoo, it did not set up an event on my Google Plus account. Both events did show up on my live events YouTube account, but I couldn't share that with the general public. So this is becoming a bit of a video diarrhea of how this is going to work. I am still not getting her. I don't have her phone number at the moment. She does not appear to be online at the moment. I have been to a few of these Google Hangouts on Air, and I found them very useful. You get to, particularly for interviews, and they talk to people in the areas. Like I'm a writer, and I like to listen to the writers talk, and I can ask questions depending on your Hangout. And the one I attend has it that you can ask questions, which is quite nice and has been very helpful. Let me see if I can get my laptop, and I will try and log on from there as a different user. I'll use my daughter's account. I'm sure she'll mind, but it's part of parenting, right? Use your kids, they yell at you. They'll have a reason to yell at me then. All right. All right, from this page, I'm going to try and invite someone. I will check my page here to see if I got the invite. Unfortunately, I think I need to have, or whoever I am inviting needs to have their email address open in order to and yet I still didn't get the invite. Huh. That's interesting. let me try something different. So I sent an invite to my daughter's account, but she did not get it. So what I'm going to try now is, no, that's not the one I want. I'm going to try and send a link of this Google Hangout above. Meredith is not on. Okay, oh, I got it here. Oops. I'm getting confused which computer I'm using. Oh, no. Okay, so I turned off the sound and the video of my other one so it won't echo. All right, so I got somebody on, but to get a viewer is going to be another challenge. So I'm going to keep this broadcasting. I do realize that to do Q&A, which it does, I forgot to set it. You need to put up the Q&A and say you will have a Q&A session before you start the broadcast. I forgot, but it looks like the chat will work. So I put up the chat, and now I am going to try and see if the other account can just watch and not participate. Oh, Meredith is on. Meredith?
My video, wait.
Yay! Now, I want to warn you that this is live.
Okay, yeah.
So anyone can watch it technically.
It says it doesn't detect my camera.
You don't necessarily need it, as if you look below, you can see your picture. That could be just a small technicality.
Yeah.
I have been trying to. I tried. I have been trying to have two people on the account on the broadcast.
Right.
Which I was able to do, and the way I was able to do it is to copy that link above and send it to my daughter's account.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do now is, if you could see, I don't know, I think you can see it in the bottom right-hand corner. It says how many viewers, 0 viewers, obviously. But I'm gonna try and see if I can just view it and not participate.
Oh,
okay. Because that's what you want to eventually be able to do when you're conducting interviews. So, oh my goodness, I got to tell you though, the 2 tutorials for this is a nightmare. Is a bit of a nightmare. First of all, there's Google Hangouts, and then there's Google Hangouts on Air.
Okay.
So it took me a while to figure that out, and then, like I said, there's not a lot of information on how to conduct this live event and people just watch you. And it's fine that people just find you, but it seems as if they just stumble upon you. Whereas I know I've been in a Google Hangout where I've been invited to, and when I click on it, I just watch it, and I can ask questions, but I just watch it, and that's what I'm aiming for.
Right, right. I also do for like the book events. I am kind of interested in having it where it's interactive if they want to, be, if everyone wants to be on like a group and talk to each other or,
Like a
um,
book club. There's two issues that I have to, because I've done Google Hangouts. This is before Google Hangouts Live, and the two issues I had was, um, one, you can only have 10 people,
right,
and two, you put out an invite and you say, okay, the first 10 people who sign up get a space, but then they don't show up. They just want to reserve the space just in case, and then they don't show up. So you can say, I have a wait list, but the people on the wait list don't typically come. And you
right.
don't know until the day of the event. So that's where there's a problem, and that's why with the Google Hangouts Live, I know I can watch it regardless, whether I am one of the 10, well,
Okay.
let's say, and I can ask questions, so I still interact with the people online. Did you get that video link I sent you?
Um,
It was
no,
like a week ago.
it may have gotten swallowed up when I got back from vacation. I had a feeling I was missing some stuff when I thought I was all caught up
Oh.
because
Oh,
it's one of those things where like you go through and the cursor hits the email and then it is not bolded anymore and then can't remember what you looked at, what you didn't. Let me search.
okay, so I am watching on my daughter's account. So I'm a viewer, although the viewer thing didn't come up on the bottom. So I'm watching via,
Okay, so what I see, that's interesting because like on my screen I just see your um, little box that says that you're broadcasting. I mean, broadcasting, Sunny, just as broadcasting, and then I see me. So I don't see like anything about your daughter. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. I
yeah,
mean, I don't have
that's
a problem with it.
yeah, but I'm looking at I'm watching it, but it's not matching what we're watching up here. So what I'm watching down here is not live.
Oh,
Let me put on the sound in. Yeah, that's about 5 minutes ago.
okay.
Not
So
five
it's a little
minutes.
bit delayed.
Like 2, 3 minutes ago, I'm behind. That's interesting. Oh, and the other thing is you have to set up the Q&A beforehand, and I forgot.
Okay.
I can't do it now, but if you could see on the side, there's a group chat. So
Oh, right.
let me try the Google Plus page. Maybe I can get it from there.
So when I was looking around on the dashboard of the Google Plus page, and there's like obviously this part where it's like start a video call with your followers, start a hangout, and then there's also a thing to make events. Would that be how we would do? We would like make an
Yeah,
event.
yeah. Actually, since it was just me talking away, I started to talk about the different ways you can start a Google Hangouts online, and you can start the event in Google Plus, or you can start the event in YouTube. But
Oh,
if you start the event in Google Plus, it has a landing page, and it still shows up on your YouTube account.
okay.
So I would ideally start it in Google Plus, so you have a landing page for the people who are. This particular broadcast was not made. Actually, I could set up. Maybe I'll do that now. I'll set up one for like 5 minutes from now. And actually, if you want to see me do it, and that way you get a.
Sure.
I still feel a little bit shaky about it,
Yeah.
but
That's
um,
that's fair. Hmm.
oh, what happened? I'm doing a
She's going
screen
free.
share. How do I stop it? Stop!
Oh my gosh.
Where's the screen share? There. All Let me try
interesting.
again.
That was kind of cool. I mean, I think I did it on purpose.
All right. Are you just seeing
Black. There it is. I see
that's
it.
it on YouTube.
So I'm totally seeing everything you're doing on your screen, which in the context of a webinar could be pretty cool.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I just did a webinar where wrong one. I just did a webinar where um, they did that. They did a screen share. She had PowerPoint slides. That was
Awesome.
very interesting. Yeah. So you're going into this and go down to events. And then, see, here's the one I created, but I deleted in YouTube, so it had issues. Anyway, now it doesn't say it now because it says plan a hangout, but this here won't say hangout on air. And how did I do that? Oh, I should have wrote it down. Curses. Like I said, it's poorly done. Okay, that's it. So I went into Hangouts. And then here, start a Hangout on air. Give it a name. We'll start it at 8:55.
Okay.
Uh, I really don't need the world. Yeah.
AM. I think you have it set for PM.
Oh, I did that last time too.
Little details.
And actually, somebody responded to it, said maybe I could come, and I was like, I don't think you want to. See, now here's the audience. Maybe I will make it public. Who knows? All right. Oh, and also I think I would want it, and that way. So now I have a landing page, and if I go into my YouTube Video Manager live events,
Okay.
that's going on right now. Last time it showed up. It's not showing up now. I edited that. That's odd. But last time it showed up here.
Okay.
And you, by the way, automatically have a YouTube account because you have a Google Plus account with
I just learned that, as a matter of fact. I mean, you had
possibilities.
mentioned it before, but I didn't quite get it, and then I read it someplace. I read it in a publishing book.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't really like that they do that, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty
Okay.
cool if they automatically, if you do a thing, that they automatically post it. Although, can you stop, like, if we were to do a webinar and have it be a paid webinar, let's say, can we stop it from just being posted free on YouTube so anybody could get it, or we can make it private?
Yes, there is a way to make it private. I'm still new to this. I came across a place that had it become private, so I know it can be done. I just don't know how at the moment.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna invite you to that one I just created. So this 8:55 a.m. event. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, that works.
so I will see you.
Okay.
Hello, I am hoping Meredith sees this. I started up a new live event because I didn't have the Q&A set up. I also wanted to see if I can develop a landing page. I'm hoping she finds it. So I did invite her, and I forgot to ask her how she found me in the first place. So Meredith, if you are watching, or Meredith, you, I did send you a link. So I am hoping you see it. I did send you a, oh, okay. She sent me, I am going to try and send her a link to the event on my Google Plus page, and that way she can get it from there. If this works, then that means we're getting somewhere. Of course, I might have sent her a link just to be a viewer, and if I did, sorry. Actually, I will try my daughter's page. And see if I can get on to this event from here. Okay, apparently not. She does not have a Google Plus page set up. I can't blame her. There are no. Okay, so I am on. Oh, yay! So you can see me and the questions. Nope. Hi, Kareem. I'm glad you could join me. I'm waiting for a friend. We're testing out Google Hangouts on live. And we're just testing, so it'll probably be pretty boring for you to watch. Sorry. So Meredith, if you're the other viewer, put a question up so I know and I'll send you another link. I did send you an invite, but I think the invite went to your Gmail account. Okay. So yes, I it does seem okay. Meredith, I sent you a link to, let me see if I can send you this link. I did send you an invite to your Gmail account. Since this is through Gmail, that's why. And then I thought, well, let me see if I could send it to an invite. But I'll send you another link to your other email address, and that way you would become a guest on it rather than not, which works well. Kareem, you can start participating when we figure this out. It's not going to be in this show, and we're hoping to set up an invited guest show of authors and such. So until we're ready to do that, I'm afraid it's just question and answers. So I'm waiting to see Meredith. Yay! Interestingly enough, I'm glad I sent you that link and saw that you became a viewer. And I see that we have 2 viewers now. Oh, so are you listening to an old one?
Okay, wait. There we go. So I had the original one you sent me, which was the one on YouTube with the question and answer, and I was only a viewer. And then I clicked the link for this, so I had both. I had our live one, and then I had the other one going at the same time, and there's a slight delay.
Oh, okay.
So I just closed that one, the one that has Kareem on it.
Now, if you see on the side, do you see the question and answers on the side? If you don't have it, if you put your mouse on the video screen,
Yep,
pop up on the
I
pick Q&A, and you'll see there's a question, and I'm just going to select it.
got it. Okay.
And see, it says currently answering. Hi, Stud. This is Joanne. We're just testing out Google's Hangouts on Air. It's our first time using it, so it may be a little bit boring, but there seems to be a lot of idiosyncrasies that we're trying to learn. And then, see, now I can click done. See, that question has been answered.
Okay, cool.
And then on the bottom, you see there's so many viewers.
I don't see that. I think that's only whoever's hosting.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you'll
I mean,
have it on. The next time we do this, you should try it on broadcasting. I mean, possibilities.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. And then eventually you can make it so, uh, on the video screen itself, you'll have a name, your name, and the link to your company.
Right.
Helps. But I have found that those links don't work very well.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm sorry, not the links, because they can't link it, but the image is very poor. So,
Oh, okay.
um, like my camera does a better job than what's being put up there right now.
Right. I have
I
the
guess
same
because
too.
it's live.
Yeah. Like I've done a Google Hangout just to talk to someone, kind of like Skype, just to
Yeah.
like chat. And the quality isn't nearly as good as my camera normally is when it's on
Right.
Google Plus.
Right. Or I have done just a plain, a straight video, a vlog, and it's
Hmm.
not as poor as this, but what are you gonna do? But
Yeah.
yeah, this will be nice. This will be easy for interviews and such.
Yeah. I think that this has a lot more potential than I even realized.
Yes, I enjoy it. Like I said, I've been doing Google Hangouts on Live now for a month or so, just watching them, not
Yeah, that's why I want to try to find some watch. I have one that I've watched, but yeah, this is really cool, and I just need to figure out why it's not picking up my camera. I think I might just need to restart my computer. Um, so
mm.
I'll figure that out.
Yeah, yeah, that could be that
Mm.
that you fix, and that's why I would be concerned about paid.
Yeah,
There's always techno. Now, in your case, your image comes out fine, but if somebody paid for it and then can't hear, and it's not necessarily your fault,
right.
it could be their fault. Um, then there's
I think I would definitely start out with free ones and like
right.
just sort of meet the author kind of stuff, like I'm thinking about doing in May, or like little free learning ones, webinars where I'm just teaching something and kind of get used to it before I can decide if
Mm-hmm.
you paid or if there's another platform I need to use for paid. But this is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um, I was thinking we could do, I could do, try to set one up with Cindy and Jenny, who are the two mom authors that I want to put together, just to do a practice run. Maybe you could be in on that one too, and all four of us in four different places, and then we can just kind of.
Mother's Day. Yes, I like that idea.
All right, cool. And I'll practice. I'll get the practice at setting it up. Issuing it from possibilities page and all that stuff.
I was thinking about that, and I know we talked about it. About what should the topic be, and you had mentioned at one point that they're mommy bloggers and their kids are growing up, so they're transitioning. I actually think that's a fantastic topic to talk about.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
So many mommy bloggers out there
Yeah.
that, but on the other hand, the books are based on raising kids. That, on the other hand, you know, um,
Yeah, it could be like that could sort of be one of the topics we say we'll talk about. You know what I mean? Like we'll talk about that plus just
right,
um,
right.
whatever you want to talk about or something kind of
Raising
like that.
kids, transitioning as you with your blog, and yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then we can kind of let it be a little bit organic too. We'll have some like pre-planned topics, and then if the conversation just goes off in a direction, that's fine too.
you could do it in segments too. This week we do this. This week we do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tweet it on my mom chats.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Mom
Awesome.
chat. You gotta check out. Well, they should check out the mom chat. Although, Cindy does very well on her blog.
She does, although she's officially stopped blogging. She's setting it so it'll auto generate a new, like an old blog up to the top, but
Oh,
she's not gonna write anymore.
um, what is she doing then? Because I know she's not writing any more books either. She's
She's
just
debating writing another book. She's still going back and forth on it. But now she's starting up a photography business.
okay.
So that's what's taking most of her focus. Um, but she's still, very dedicated to promoting the book that she has, and
Right.
seriously thinking about doing a second book, but we'll see. All right, well, this is cool. I have to run to work.